Hello guys, what's up? It's Inflexxius. Today we're playing Jax versus Kled top. So Kled's a little bit late to lane here, so we managed to shove the wave a little bit to just try to secure the push here. Now we want to try to maintain the push while dodging Kled Qs by moving erratically, right? Here we managed to dodge his Q, so we can go for an E-trade, but I get creep blocked off of it there, so it's super sad. So now we're just going to keep auto-attacking minions just to try to maintain the push while moving erratically to dodge Kled Qs. Kled hits level 2 here, but we're going to hit level 2 right here off of this minion, so it's fine. And since his Q's on cooldown, we can go for a Q auto here. I tried to go for another auto attack there, but it cancels, sad. So now it's fine. We're going to just try to dodge his Q's here. We dodge his Q, so we can go for an E-trade on him here. One more auto attack. And I was a little bit hesitant to go for the last auto attack to press for the press attack because I didn't want to trade into the oncoming wave, and I was scared he would level his W and trade on me there. But I should have just gone for it. There he used his Q, so I can just Q auto him there again. A big part of Kled's damage is his Q, right? So if we can jump in on him while his Q is on cooldown, he's going to have a hard time not losing that trade, right? So here we're just going to secure the crash. If we can secure this crash here, Kled is in such a bad spot, right? He lands a Q on us. We're going to just break the tether here, and we're just going to look to secure this crash, right? If he's going to let us, we're going to bonk him with a W there, get his bone plating. And this is a bit of a creep wall here, so it's kind of hard for me to auto-attack without pathing into the tower. So we're just going to land these two autos. And you know what? Before we leave, we can just dismount Kled really quick like this. Auto W and then Q out. And now we're going to reset here. And now Kled is in such a bad spot, right? He's dismounted. And we have TP. So we can come back to lane with an item advantage. Regenerate our resources. Meanwhile, Kled is stuck in lane with these resources that he has, right? Now here I'm going to TP back because I need to manage the wave, right? I don't want him to be able to stack a big wave and then make it hard for us to force a freeze on him because he has such a big wave, right? If he recalled, I wouldn't have TP'd back. There wouldn't have been a point. But since he stays, I need to TP back. And now Kled is in a really horrid spot, right? He is low on health. We have an item lead. We have an HP lead. And we can just jump on him and trade on him like this. Release the E, auto attack for the press attack, and then we get out. We don't want to give him the remount for free, right? And now Kled is in such a scuffed spot. He doesn't have the health to stay. He has to recall. And meanwhile, Salas is sitting in the bush, circling it overhead like a freaking vulture. But now we're just going to fast forward this as we just let the wave push to us, and Kled just loses all of these minions. We're going to thin the wave a little bit, so that we can try to maintain a freeze when Kled comes back to lane, because we don't want the wave to be too big. And Kled just kind of aggressively goes for a trade on us. We proc our PTA, and just disengage. We block his W with our E. And now, there goes Kled. Off he goes, so we're going to fast forward this again. Meanwhile, we just keep the freeze and just keep making Kled lose minions. He's just bleeding minions. So, here's Kled. He's back. Hello, Kled. So, and there he goes again. So, we're gonna really fast forward it this time because he's gone for a while as we just maintain the freeze and constantly just make him lose minions. Now, here, he's level 5. He's hit level 5 here. And that's important to note, because once he hits 6, we can't freeze him on him anymore. His ganking becomes too good. Here we're going to walk at him to zone him out of XP, right? But we need to keep an eye on our own minions to make sure that they don't go in under tower when we do that sort of thing. But again, he leaves, so we're going to fast forward it. And here I start shoving the wave because a dragon fight breaks out. And I don't want Kled to go down there and get it for free. I want to take plates. But he was surprisingly still topside here. I thought he'd go down to the dragon fight. But he just was sitting under his tower, I guess. So we go for some quick trades on him here. We are 3 levels up on him. So we're going to possibly look to dive in here if we... Yeah, we get the dismount. It's so bad. We can definitely look for the dive here now. So I'm just going to look to crash this wave, and then we're going to deny him a bunch of these minions with this dive here. So we block his auto attacks with our E. And R, but he flashes our R, and we get him, but I played that pretty badly, right? I freaking didn't account for the fact that I didn't have enough mana to Q, and I also missed my R. If either I flashed on... If I matched his flash with my flash and hit him with my R, or I ate a biscuit at the correct time and Q'd onto him to follow his flash, I think I would live. But, you know, I misplayed it. It's still good, by the way. It's still good, because he gets denied all those minions. Now, we see Kled back in lane here. And it's fine. We don't need to TP back, because we can just catch the wave here, right? He's not going to be able to crash it before we get back to lane here. So we're just gonna come over here, collect the wave. And now we need to be careful here, because we don't want to freeze anymore, right? Kled is now level 6. His roaming with his ultimate is too deadly. So now we can't really freeze on him anymore. Not like we even want to, because we can probably get more from just pushing than freezing, right? Kled is so far behind, we don't really need to put him behind with freezing. We don't need to put him more behind with freezing. And you see here, he's gone for the roam. Like I said, we can't freeze because if we were freezing, we wouldn't be able to punish him as hard for this, right? He'd lose minions, but now he can lose minions and we get plates. Now, I could TP down there to help, but TPing down there is kind of inconsistent, right? A lot of things can happen in a fight if you TP. Meanwhile, what's guaranteed is we get a whole bunch of plates topside, so I would rather play for the consistent play here. So we're just gonna keep beating on this tower, just keep collecting our free gold here. Also W that before we leave, because I want that last plate there. And then we're gonna try to just shove this wave. We have enough for our Triforce now. This is always so awkward every time this happens, when the melee minions are just like under the tower. But getting stalled by your... I mean, when the ranged minions are under their tower, but getting stalled by your ranged minions, it's really hard to deal with. But it's really hard to push as Jax, because we have no ranged things without tanking tower, right? We have no ranged way to push the minions in. But it's fine. We get the minions in. So... we're going to now recall, and we can start working towards our Trinity Force here. So, again, Kled is missing. We need to keep that in mind here. He might be looking for the roam. And we should be able to just walk top lane and basically take that tower now, right? It is at 1 plate, and it is first blood tower, so it is huge value if we can get it. It is an insane amount of gold if we can get it. They're ganking our Lucian bot lane, so we know Nidalee's bot lane. We know where everybody is on the map, right? Nautilus is bot side, Lissandro's mid side. So I'm just going to shove this wave here, and then I'm going to come down here to help the Sylas, because the Kled is messing with him on the Void Grubs there. Now, ideally, I would like to go top lane here, shove that wave out, and play for that first blood tower, but if I do that, I'm pretty sure my Sylas is just going to freaking die. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to secure him here, his Void Grubs, and if Lissandra walks into our range here, we're just going to beat on her. And we just auto-W her and burst her. So that's a free kill, that's pretty alright. You know what, that's pretty alright. So we're gonna run back up to top lane here, and try to get the tower. We have Triforce, we're going to do a ton of damage to this tower at this point. So we're basically going to use our gold that we got to... we're basically going to use the gold we got, that we have now used to buy a Triforce, to make more gold by taking the tower. I could TP down to that fight there, but that Lucian's pretty much freaking dead, right? There's where he lives. Fair enough. I mean, then my TP wouldn't have been necessary anyway. But the thing is, if the Lucian was going to die there, if I TP'd, he was probably going to die, and then then I'd be TPing in for basically nothing, right? Now, Lissandra's posturing that she wants to walk in through the jungle here, so I might be able to just catch her here on the corner. Make sure to stun her so that her E will wear off by the time the stun is over. We'll have worn off by the time the stun is over, and then she can't get out, right? If we deny her E with our stun, there's nothing she can do. She's just freaking dead there, right? If we just time our E correctly. So we'll just collect the wave here. And we can't really keep playing for anything here because we just don't have any mana. We just do not have any mana. So I'm going to come over here, auto W the Gromp to speed up Sylas's clear a little bit. And then I'm going to recall. I do not want anything to do with anything right now. I cannot do anything without mana. Plus, I'm floating so much gold that taking a fight there just is... it's just too red. Like, there's no way. There's no freaking way. So we're going to run back top lane here to catch the wave that Kled is shoving back into us here. And we see a mid lane, right? We still need to go catch that wave top because it is pushing into us without Kled even needing to push it, right? It is slow pushing into us. Now, Dragon is up. I can TP to it if I need to. But I don't want to lose minions topside. So I'm willing to use my TP here. Instead of running straight to Dragon, I'm willing to run topside here to shove the wave out here.
An enemy has been slain.
Now, we caught the Lissandra, so they might not necessarily want to start Dragon immediately, which is really good for us, because that means we can leverage our TP as split push pressure, right? Because Kled doesn't have TP. So, okay, they took the Herald, fair enough. But then that means we have Dragon secured. Because since Kled doesn't have TP, basically if I sit on the side lane and split push, Kled can't match me, so we basically always will have a numbers advantage on the other side of the map. Now, they're looking for the fight on the Dragon, actually, because we lost our Ahri mid, I guess. So we're going to come over and see if we can help. Now, we've lost 2, which is really not ideal, but we see Nidalee's a bit far behind. Lissandra's bot side, we might be able to get stuff done here if we move quickly, because their team is a little bit late. I'm also very strong. Flash into the Ezreal, auto W. Ezreal, unfortunately, does use double sums to get away from us. So we're going to come over here, burst on the Kled. We can beat on the Nautilus here. E to block Nidalee's combo. Jump onto the Nautilus, finish him off. Lissandra E's coming in, let's get out of here. Oh, but she flashes, so she gets sad. Fair enough, though. We did have a shutdown, so she should flash there. Lucian looks like he's out, so that's good stuff, at least. Except he goes back in, and okay, I mean, fair enough. You know what? He was feeling spicy. Oh, so is Ahri. Okay, I mean, she gets the Lissandra, at least. Good stuff. And then they follow up with a kill in the Nidalee. Really nice. Okay, you know what? That works out. I am a bit sad that I fed my shutdown away there, but it is fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run straight bot lane here for 2 reasons. One, it'll help us have more presence bot side to secure the Dragon, right? That's the first reason. The second reason is that after Dragon has been taken, I want to be on the opposite side of the map of the objective, the neutral objective that is going to spawn, right? First. Which is Baron in this scenario. Once Dragon has been taken, Baron will be the next neutral objective that will be up. So I want to be on the opposite side of the map of that. And to leverage my TP and my split pushing power in general. Now we're going to jump onto the Kled here, and he just flashes immediately, fair enough. But if we can dismount him, he's just dead, right? Because he has he doesn't have the mobility to get away if we manage to dismount him here, and which we do, and so he's freaking done. So we can come back here, catch the wave. And we're gonna just leverage our split push pressure now here, right? We're so strong, nobody can match us on the enemy team. Plus we have TP, so we just sit on the opposite side of the map of the neutral objective that is going to spawn, right? Now it doesn't matter too much which side of the map we're on right now, but I want to be setting up my pinks and stuff on the side of the map that I'm going to be split pushing, right? Because it will matter which side I'm split pushing on in like a minute and 30 seconds about. So I want to, if I'm going to be split pushing on a side, I'd rather it be the side that is going to be worth it. Now, a fight's going on mid lane, so we're going to run over there. But I don't want to tank damage from Lissandra, so I'm going to go around, honestly, go the safe route around here. Because I can't really aggress on her, right? She's too close to her tower. She just throw a poke at me. So the fight's breaking out here. And, oh man, Lissandra gets a really brutal engage there, actually. We're going to try to cover our team, get them out, and I'm going to just leave here. Kled gets a re-engage, we dismount him. Team manages to burst the Kled, I'm gonna come back in, burst on the Nautilus. And, that's a lot of Lissandra passives. I'm pretty much freaking dead here, I have no way out. Maybe I can at least 1-for-1 the Lissandra here. And I do manage to get her, but I do go down. Honestly, that one was my bad. I should have taken the aggressive pathing and taken the poke from Lissandra. I should have traded my HP to be able to move to the fight first. Because I took the safe pathing, and also it would have denied Lissandra from getting there, because I would have been basically zoning her out, right? I would have been threatening to basically jump back on her the whole time she was walking up. She would have to be respectful of every bush that was in the jungle, right? Because I could be in any of them. But yeah, because I didn't, she was actually, because I took the safe pathing, she got to take the more aggressive pathing, and that let her get to the fight first, which let her get a freaking 4-man combo onto my team. So honestly, I should have just taken the aggressive pathing and denied her the as easy of an entrance into the fight. So that one was my bad. It works out not great. It works out better than it could have. Let's put it that way. So let's go down bot lane here, defend the tower from the Kled. We might actually be able to even get the Kled here. He's away, but our Q is a shorter cooldown, and we have a little bit more movement speed than him. We can actually get it with our E here. So auto W, auto. We just need to dismount him, and if we can dismount him, we've got him. Okay, there we go. We've got the dismount. And we just run him down with the Triforce movement speed here. And there we go. Auto W with the Sundered Sky. We take him out. So we're going to just shove this wave here. There's no point in going all the way back for that other wave. We will lose so much tempo, and that wave is probably gone anyway. And team wins the fight mid lane. So that's really good, actually. That's really good. We aced them. We might even be able to get this bot tower here. Really nice stuff. So hard shove this wave quickly before somebody comes to stop us. Only Nautilus is up. We're not too scared of Nautilus. And we have Triforce, right? We're Jax with Triforce. We're going to one-shot this tower. There we go. Let's get out of here before we get ulted on by Kled or something. But honestly, you know what? We're so close to our Sterax that I kind of want Krugs real quick. I just want a little bit of gold here to freaking secure my item. So, I could sell my D-Blade, but I really don't want to. D-Blade is a lot of stats. It's 800 gold in stats, right? So, I'd really prefer to keep it if I could. So, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to definitely greed for this cannon wave here. So, we just shove it really quick before somebody comes to collapse on us. Actually, no, everybody's topside. Actually, to be honest, the enemy team's pressuring Baron kind of hard right now, so there's nobody really here to stop me. So, I should be able to just push this wave in, and honestly, I can't even recall now. Because the enemy team is pressuring Baron so hard and we lost our Rel, there's a good chance they'll make a actual push for Baron here, so I need to pressure bot side now. Now, I'm a bit hesitant. I don't really want to keep pushing because they're probably recalling for me. Except they didn't. They stayed there. Ezreal's recalled, but I can just go for the inhib here. I'm not too scared of the Ezreal by himself. So I'm just going to take the inhibitor here. And maybe I can miss the Ezreal here. Just get him to get off. Oh, okay, Lissandra recalled. I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna ward hop away here. Let's go. And she flashes on me. No, dude. She flashed on me like 6 minutes ago or something. She used 2 flashes in a row on me, dude. No way, Sag. Alright, well. Oh, a sick plays by the Ahri, though. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we unfortunately seem to lose a little bit on the top side of the map there. How are we doing here? Can we actually get the kill? Oh, I think this Ahri's kind of freaking done. She's in real danger. Yeah. Oof. Maybe Silas can come and get something done. Oh, okay. Flash matches? Fair enough. Oh man, the freaking Rel goes down to the Lissandra. Maybe Silas can do something. Oh, Silas 1 HP. Oh, he gets her though. He one-shots her, dude. Whoa. Ah, but he goes down to the Ignite, sad. Alright, well, we kind of... the team's kind of fist fought in mid lane after we died there. But, it turns out being... okay, so 3 of us are down, 2 of them are down. We don't want to start Infernal now. Because if we start the Dragon now, they have their jungler up, we don't, right? So they can easily steal it. However, the enemy champions that are up, I am very good into. So I can just basically play to stall, right? My job now is basically to stall the Dragon until our jungler comes up. Because we can't do it right now, they can steal it. They have their smite, we don't. So we need to stall for our smite to come back up, and then we can maybe look to do Dragon. So I'm just going to hover here on this side, right? Super minions are pushing in bot side. I'm just going to hover here and threaten a flank. So I'm just sitting here right now, just looking for them, applying pressure, and looking to flank around if they commit deep into the Dragon pit, right? And we managed to get the Dragon. Good stuff, okay. Now, again, I want to be split pushing bot side because Baron is up. I want to leverage my TP power. I want to leverage my split push power. So we're going to hover around here. We get a pink into this bush here. Threaten Lissandra a little bit, and she just eats over the wall. Fair enough. Get the cannon, and then we're going to just keep shoving these waves in here. They can't ignore us, right? We have super minions behind us, and we're a Jax. If they ignore us, we're going to take their base. So they need to respond to us. Meanwhile, Kled is getting caught topside, which is really good. And we see 4 of them topside. Only Ezreal can be down here, and I'm not scared of Ezreal by himself, right? And we're just going to keep the pressure on here. Team seems to be winning the fight topside, so we can just keep the pressure on here and look for something maybe. And Ezreal uses E to proc his W on us. That's not legal. We have to send him to jail for that one, dude. We have to freaking punish that. There's no way. The only thing that was keeping us from jumping on him was his E there. He thought he was safe under the Nexus towers? No, dude. It was his freaking E that was preventing it. And the moment he uses it, we have to freaking show him that he can't, dude. There's no way. And yeah, we can look to the end here, but they FF'd, so yeah, dude. And yeah, that's that. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope to see you in the next one.